Hello everyone, we will speak about Brent. I don't like to trade Brent now because of some news that we see every day for the brand. Some negative news, some positive news. They are making some trends for the brand. We see that brand going down, then it's going higher. But here I think that we have some interesting picture for the brand, and if we throw out this news and said only about graphic, here we see some interesting dimension, like we are higher all our EMAs. About EMAs I told you on my maybe all last videos, and tell you that it's the best indicator to find the interesting trend for the instrument. And I think here we have some good graphic to analyze this, like EMAs, and to analyze this for the some levels here. For the level 80, we are going higher, and now we are nearly level 90, and we have some gap. And I think that for the next week, for the next month, for the start of the August, we can go higher, maybe to the level 95. It's the level of the gap, and here we can go maybe for the few days because we have some interesting tendency. And if you see 1 week graphic, here is really interesting, and some perfect candle for the last week, with a really long closed for the end of the week. And we have some closing higher than the level of 20 EMA on 1 week frame, and higher than the all of EMAs on 1 week frame. And for the day frame, we see the same picture and a really strong long candle for the closing for Friday. And I think that we can have maybe some higher, maybe some tendency higher, nearly 6%, and we can put our stop for this long lower than this minimum. It's not good for the risk management, it's 1-to-1. And here I think if we have maybe some small tendency, maybe on 5 minutes, on 15 minutes here, to the level 87, here we can buy more. And from this level, it's really perfect to open this long for the brand, waiting for the gap. And here we have 9% profit, and our stop can be shorter. It's nearly 3.5% risk, and it's so good for the risk management. It's the best rate. I think that we can see tendency higher than the 95. Maybe we can go to the new maximum and push up the level 100. But it's not so interesting for me to trade brand because of the news. I don't like news. I don't like when we on one day close here and next day we are closing lower for nearly 5%. It's not so good. And all analytics that I said to you in this video, you can trade for these trades, but you need to remember that every news can make brand higher for the 5%, lower for the 5%, and it's so difficult to trade normally here for this news. But the graphics said for the long, and I told you about some interesting tendency for the brand on the next week. I recommend subscribe on my YouTube channel. Here I show you my everyday trades, and I recommend subscribe on my Twitter, on my X. There I show you some trades in text version. Bye bye and have a nice day.